Welcome to our virtual tour of Shanghai with some tips on what to do and how to get around. The first decision is how to move around. The road network is jammed for a lot of the day, so our first tip is take the metro. For the visitor, it's very safe and easy to use. Each station is secure with airport-style bag checks. The ticket machines are easy to follow with English instructions. That goes for the signs and the announcements. Get a 24-hour ticket for unlimited travel for 18 yuan, purchased at the station, or 45 yuan for 3 days. Then go to the Shanghai Urban Planning Exhibition Centre by People's Square. It may sound dull, but it's a great way to appreciate the history and development of the city. Its centrepiece is a scale model of the entirety of the city, showing current and planned buildings, parks and facilities. The centre has exhibits for children and adults with storyboards full of facts and figures. Our next tip is to find a really good guide. They are so valuable in understanding history and culture.
Tomorrow you will visit the Bund. You may find many architectures on the Bund.
Right.
On the Bund. Totally 26 architectures. They are the legacies during the colonial times. Among them, you may find many typical British legacy living. So, actually, they are the foundation. In my opinion, they are the foundation of the China's modernization.
The Jingmao Tower in Shanghai stands at 420 meters tall with 88 floors and commanding views of the city, and only takes 45 seconds to get to the top. The building houses offices and the Grand Hyatt Hotel with a terrific view down to the lobby. For the intrepid, there is an opportunity to take a walk in the sky.
That area was just a farmland with few of the houses and a few of the people. So great change have taken place in Shanghai in recent 30 years. Okay, that is the Shanghai Center, or it is also called the Shanghai Tower. It looks like a twisted body of the dragon.
You also need to see the city by night, and we recommend a classic 50-minute cruise along the Bund and then back along the financial district, trying to go at dusk to get the advantage of the emerging light show. The Shanghai Museum by People's Square houses 120,000 historical exhibits in 21 categories, giving a historical perspective through painting, calligraphy, sculpture, furniture, coins and many other artifacts. Use the audio guide to get the most from the museum. The Botanical Garden offers some quiet relaxation just 12 kilometers away from the city centre, and it's easy to get to on the metro. Covering 81 hectares, the garden has a diverse collection of Chinese plants, including 3,500 species of local regional flora. Additionally, there are specialist gardens for magnolia, peony, conifer, and a bamboo garden with 74 different species. Shanghai boasts its Venice of the East in Zhujiajiao, today a town of 60,000 inhabitants situated on the outskirts of the big city and originally built some 1700 years ago. Here you will see 36 stone bridges, numerous gardens, a Buddhist temple and many stores, some going back to the Qin dynasty. Shanghai Zhenwan Miao contains the very well-known Taoist temple, as well as many local restaurants and shops, but all retaining the older style architecture within the ancient part of the city. Then enter the Yu Gardens or Gardens of Happiness, established in 1559 by Pan Yuanduan for his father to comfort him in old age. The gardens stretch over 5 acres and provide a wonderful refuge from the bustle and heat of the surrounding Shanghai centre. A visit to Shanghai would not be complete without a walk down the pedestrian-only Nanjing Road, home to the most modern and internationally recognisable brands set within magnificent newly developed department stores. And finally, why not finish the day by having drinks and a meal in the Xintiandi area? The district shows off reconstituted traditional mid-19th century houses in narrow alleyways with an array of bookstores, cafes and restaurants. It is also the most expensive place to live in China. We stayed in Shanghai for 3 days and were captivated by the mix of ancient and modern, the frenetic and the calm. Don't be put off by the scale of the city and the busyness of the streets. It's a great visit.